Hi everyone, my name is Ben, amateur call sign K0BJJ, and you're watching Spotter Jetting. Before we get into the video, I would like to remind everyone to like, share, and subscribe. The more people we have joined in the channel, the better. It only helps everyone out. And we can't do live streaming, and I believe until we hit 1,000 people, I can't do live streaming from my mobile. So if we can get 1,000 subscribers up there, and we can start live streaming some mobile activations and stuff, that would be greatly appreciated for everyone. That'd be a little bit more fun for everyone. But anyway, this video is not about a mobile activation. This is about a emergency activation, emergency activation drill to be precise. See, I am the EC here at the Newton Amateur Radio Association in Newton, Iowa. EC stands for Emergency Coordinator. So part of my job is to run drills and train my team. With that being said, we ran our first ever drill on the 7th of January, which is a Thursday, 2021. First time I've ever been a facilitator of a drill, so when we get to the footage, you're going to notice me being a little nervous. And, yeah, it was interesting. With that, let's get to the video and you can see how it went yourself. Drill, 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 and AresNet is being activated at this time. This is only a drill. Drill, 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 and AresNet is being activated at this time. Ares members, please check in. This is K0BJJ. Net control recognizes W0RLJ. Are there any other check-ins?
November 0, Foxtrot, India Bravo. Whiskey 0, Whiskey Tango, Mike.
Net control also recognizes N0 FIB and W0 WTM. Is there any other check-ins? Hearing no other check-ins, the team roster as reported. Net controller K0BJJ. W0RLJ reporting, N0 FIB reporting, W0 WTM reporting. Are there any last minute check-ins? Hearing no other check-ins, K0BJJ will be hanging out after frequency for any comments or questions. If there is nothing else, the AresNet is now closed. You may resume normal amateur traffic. The AresNet is now closed. You may resume normal amateur traffic. K0BJJ. So, as you can tell, it was an extremely short activation. It was only about 3 minutes from first call to last call. And actually, we did have someone check in about a minute afterwards, but we're not going to play that because between where we cut off and between where that activation happens, names entered the field, and I'm going to respect their privacy. I mean, it's one thing if you know how to check out call signs. It's another thing if you or just saying, if I'm just saying open names on the on YouTube. So it went really well. As you could tell, I was nervous. I was rocking back and forth in my chair, stumbling over every other word instead of a few, which you guys are used to seeing. It was a nice experience, and of course, we're going to be doing these every month until we get an actual storm going up. Now, I didn't just spring this on the team. I emailed them the Monday before and said, hey, on the 7th at 7, which was rather ironic combo of events, we are going to have an activation drill on the repeater that I chose. 20 minutes before the drill started, so at 6:40 p.m., I sent them a text message saying, drill, drill, drill. We are having an activation on the 70 centimeter repeaters, what I picked for this one. And that I would be net control. Now, how our activations are going to actually run, let's say we do have a storm. They're going to get a text message, and then you're going to immediately go. So, if this was for a storm, I'm going to be sending out that text message, or my designated net controller is going to be sending out a text message and saying the Aries net's being activated. Report to this repeater. This is for storm spotting. This is my net controller. That's the text message that's going to go out. And then we're going to switch on frequency. And that net controller is, if there's anyone who's on that frequency, we're going to politely ask them to relocate their conversation. And if we can't politely relocate them, then we're going to have to relocate. But emergency will normally trump anything else. So if I get on frequency, let's say I send out the activation, and someone's on there, and I break in and say, hey, we're going to activate an emergency services net on this frequency, please move. Once that frequency is clear, I'm announcing on the repeater, an Aries activation is going up, or, an Aries net is being activated at this time for storm spotting, and Aries net is being activated at this time for storm spotting. Please hold all non-emergency traffic. Then I will ask for the team members to check in. They will check in, and then we will begin our operation as far as the storm spotting, where we need people to go, what to see. Net controller or myself, if I'm not the net controller, it will either be en route to 911 communication center or be ready to contact 911 communication center, depending on what our agreement is at the time with 911 communications, or National Weather Service. That it's kind of with COVID, things are kind of different. So if we have approval to have someone in 911, we will. If we don't have approval to have someone in 911, they will more than likely be talking to them via phone on a designated line of emergency management and the sheriff's office's preference. But I know I'd rather be in the field, and I do have someone that doesn't mind being net control. So it works out. So I can be in the field getting you guys footage while they're sitting there in net control. As long as 911 doesn't want anyone in there and they have phone calls, we could do that either way. I could be running a mobile net control. I could be out in the field with my team and still relaying information into 911. But that's just a kind of an example of how our storm spotter activations are going to start out. And I look really forward to this coming year. Looking forward to National Weather Service getting some more spotter training out so I can push it to the team. And yeah, it's looking to be a bright, bright year. Hopefully not too eventful with spotter activations. As much as I love going out and getting footage for you guys, tornadoes on the ground means people getting hurt and stuff getting broken, and that's never a good thing. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. I will catch you on the next video.